Good morning. My name is Vernetta Harris. I am a student at Grand Canyon University in the field of special education, and this is my disposition video for Ms. Virginia Murray's class. The assignment was to answer three questions regarding the role of special education teachers. What is a special education teacher's role in supporting learning, improving, planning, and practice upholding professional expectations and ethics and advancing the profession? My role as a teacher is to guide my students with support, in lines of giving them plenty of examples, trying to help them with their assignments. I am a big stickler on making sure my students are able to grow. My role is to assist them with their progress monitoring, if they are below grade level, in order to get them to grade level. And I do this on a weekly progress or weekly monitoring to check to see where they are on a weekly basis for growth. My expectations are to be professional, with ethics, and making sure that my students, that my ethics is withheld. Excuse me. My planning is important, making sure that I am planning and collaborating with my co-teacher and making sure that we are getting assessments with all students. The expectation is to collaborate with my co-teacher and to make sure and ensure that my students are being, that their services are being met. The dispositions that I currently possess, that would make me, that I currently possess are to give my students assisting students with visual learning, hands-on activities. I am a science teacher, so making sure that they are working on their assignments either virtually. I do have virtual labs, hands-on activities where they can see, touch, and feel things. That is important. That's one of my dispositions in the classroom. Dispositions that I possess that will help me become a better teacher are to assist my students with hands-on activities, labs, making sure that the technology is shown in the classroom. As a first-year teacher, there are some dispositions that you should work on before entering the classroom. One is classroom management. If your classroom is not managed well, the students will not be able to learn. Classroom management is very, very, very crucial in the classroom. Sometimes if you have a wonderful, wonderful assignment that you have spent nights and nights planning on, and the students aren't as manageable or well behaved for that day, those wonderful lesson plans will get pushed aside and the students won't learn. So I would say classroom management is a crucial must before you enter the classroom. For me, one example would be posting all of the rules and guidelines and procedures for the classroom in the classroom, making sure that they are well posted, and making sure that the students have consequences when they do not follow the rules. What effect does some personal biases have on the expectations of the teacher for their students? One bias that was, I'll give you one example. I referred to a student as a male at one point. However, she was a female. And it's just your own personal opinion of how someone should appear, in which this person, she appeared, I guess you can consider a tomboy. but I later worked on that. That can really damage the relationship between students and teachers if they don't have a good foundation. So on day one, I actually pulled that student aside, talked to them, and at this point today, we're pretty good. I think that our talk on the first day and how I approached that student was best fitting. And also, it can play a part with the parents as well, because the parents may, if there is a family that has special biases against a teacher or students or vice versa, it can create a very, very hostile environment, and lines of communication will be crisscrossed. And that is my disposition video. Thank you. Bye.